I'm not ready yet.
You're good.
Alright, I'm up.
All right.
I'm gonna post in Discord.
Go for it. We have a substantial amount of shit to talk about. Um, we'll kind of get through all of it.
Thank God.
What?
Thank God that we have substantial stuff.
Betrayal.
No, everything's smooth, which is good.
Oh, that's good.
Let me check the sound. Someone mute my mic.
Really?
Betrayal.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Hoss00312 underscore. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. With my own shit.
Betrayal.
I'm gonna turn down the Elgato sound a little bit more. Actually, let me check the settings in the game just to be sure. Well, no, I can't really do much anyway. I have to do it through Elgato.
Betrayal.
Surely it can't be this low.
I just did 14.3.
Betrayal. Betrayal.
No.
Pretty colors.
Betrayal.
Bitch. Later. Open fire!
Betrayal.
Betrayal. taking fire. Oh, you're one of those. You sidestep a lot.
No, I'm just making sure I don't die every 10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Betrayal.
Piece of shit. I'm kidding.
Okay, I guess Halo wants to be stupid, but it's not. I mean, it's not loud, too loud.
Betrayal.
Whee! You fell off the edge.
Are there any new updates on this map?
None. Well, when was the last time I went on this map? It's been a while. I mean, let's take a look. Let me come pick you up. I'll give you the aerial tour. How about that?
All right.
All right. Let me get to the Banshees.
Alright, I'm going live in 3.
All right. Are you joining us here? Or are you? Oh shit. Oh.
No, I
Ooh, I
won't.
made it. Holy shit, I made
Everyone who's watching, just skip to 6 minutes.
it. Yeah. All right. Well.
Hang on, 3,
Um,
2, 1. Alright, give it like 10 seconds.
You're good. I'm inbound in a Hornet. Incoming!
Alright.
I didn't think that would kill you.
We are live!
Of course I'm gonna
Coming in.
die.
Alright, so let's take a little look-see. I don't think I've added anything since the last time we did this. At least I don't think so. No, not really, man. I'm at the end of what I can do. Maybe over here is somewhat new. As far as since the last time we talked about it, or last time we were on this map, this new, if you're seeing it from here, this new sort of platform area, you know. But next to this area where it used to be, this was the end of the map, this like fortress. But I've since added to it. You got some components that lead up there, and you know, there's nothing special really. I mean, I don't know if I put any weapons down here. And you're more than welcome to try if I'll airdrop you in it if you want to check it out.
No, it's okay.
Thank you, Haas 0032312 for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome.
We've got an enemy on the map. Anyway. Well, are we ready? Are we going?
Yeah, I'm live. Been
All
live
right,
for
well-
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
In 2 minutes and 10 seconds, you said?
No, in 2 minutes and 10 seconds I've been live.
Oh,
already.
you've been live. Okay.
Yeah. Go.
Well, we gonna do this intro?
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, sir,
All
you're
right.
the one who does these intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the must-see Twitch podcast of the century, the Thunderdome podcast. Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah! Look at you! Popping all that good shit a second ago.
I don't
you
know if
got-
that made sense at all, but I tried my best on a new
Makes
intro.
enough. Excuse you.
Welcome everybody to the Thunderdome podcast.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Thunderdome Podcast, episode 31. I'm glad to have you here. I am nobody important. Donut 081893. And I will let the rest of the gang introduce themselves.
I am just in time for TV.
I'm Lord of the Reams,
Oh yeah.
and we just died.
Later.
Nice. I'll sacrifice myself. Very slowly.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yes, welcome to episode
God.
31, everybody. If
I have
you are
40
watching this,
seconds to
just
wait.
skip to like 9 minutes.
You're
On
good. You're
Austin's
good.
stream. We're Lord of the Rings.
I hate to be the one to say this, but I am for the foreseeable future not going to be streaming on Twitch. For some reason, they want to be like a dog turd and make it harder for me to stream on my Xbox. I'm not sure if this is because of content or if this is just complete incompetence on their part. I'm sorry, I am talking trash on Twitch today. I think they're flubbing it if this is how they want to do it. Anywho, though, we got a lot to talk about today. We've got a loss of it's a very sad story, loss of service members' lives in Kabul, Afghanistan. We've got authoritarian Nazi-like mandates and edicts coming out of Australia. You've got I don't know. The world hasn't gotten any better since we last talked, guys. So I hate to be the one to say this. It is a absolute. Well, I'm gonna try not to swear too much in this episode, but an ish show. Just a bunch of ish. For those that know what I mean when I say that, yes, you know. Yeah, but it hasn't gotten any better. I mean, you've gotten a lot of things going on, but we'll get to all of that. Let's start with the more lighthearted stuff, sports and entertainment and gaming. We'll start from that. I do have one quick one, if you guys don't mind me leading the charge on sports.
Alright,
Tomorrow,
you have a sports thing, okay.
I do. It's nothing. Well, it's I don't know if it's Logan or Jake Paul, the infamous douchebag.
Oh god.
But that's not a swear word to me, by the way. So I don't know if I just broke my own rule. Let's just call him a d-bag. But he is gonna fight. I believe it is shoot, who is it? Is it Tyrone Woodley? Is that who he's fighting?
I'm not
Tomorrow, it's a boxing match. It'll be one of the Paul brothers. I believe it's Jake Paul.
Yeah,
Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. I believe it's still a boxing match. They won't do. You know, he will never fight MMA. He has no skills outside of boxing. Great boxer, just
Ow.
hell yeah.
Oh, I thought that was you the whole time, Neil.
No,
What, that was meleeing
well,
you and shooting?
that's me. You got the so you got Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. That's tomorrow night. I'm not really expecting much. I honestly think that what happens is they take such a big pay raise from MMA to boxing that they let themselves get beat by Jake Paul. Because I mean, you have to think if Jake Paul got molly whipped in a fucking I'm sorry. That's okay, in a freaking in a boxing match, I mean, he would never fight again. He'd be like, oh, I got my butt kicked. Okay, I lost face. I'm out. You know what I mean? Like I don't think
It's all
he would
for the
stick
money.
around.
And to
It's
make
all
sure
for
that
the
their
money.
name doesn't go fading out. Or whatever. I don't know.
I never thought it would though. I don't see.
No, I wouldn't.
Big
Of course now
MMA
it wouldn't because they're
fighters.
trying to be still
Oh, yeah,
trying to have their name
It's all about
big,
the money.
which is
Yeah,
why
it's all
they're
about the money.
going into boxing and all that stuff.
Well, you have to look at the pay difference between boxers and MMA fighters, man. I mean, MMA fighters get a couple 100,000, maybe in the low millions. Boxers make millions for fights. And that's why a lot of these guys are like, all of a sudden, like, yeah, we're going to do boxing and crap like that. Sir?
Yeah.
Sir?
Damn it.
I'm going to ask you to cease and desist.
You first.
Cheating.
I was trying to land on top of your vehicle.
I'm probably trying to delete it.
No, I
All right.
wasn't.
Take the
No,
jump.
don't do
Go
that.
for it. I'm down here.
Oh.
Ow!
That actually hurt you?
Punched my cockpit open. Dick.
That actually,
You
that,
punched
that
his
actually,
cock open? What?
Yeah. Whoa. Let's take about 100% off there, boys.
Oh, cockpit. Got it.
A pit of cocks.
Okay.
I mean, what?
Chickens,
Anywho,
yes.
yeah, it's a bunch of roosters. I don't see. I still don't think the Paul brothers are. They're great boxers. They've shown that they have some boxing skills.
They suck at it. I don't have any
Well,
skill.
here's the thing. This is where I started losing faith and trust in the system. Is when Floyd Mayweather did not just obliterate Jake Paul. That's stupid. So to me, Floyd Mayweather just threw his legacy away for money. And Jake Paul is literally just a guy who's like throwing his money around to win fights. He's like, hey guys, if you let me win, if you let me think I'm better than actual MMA fighters, I'll let you. You'll get a huge pay cut or pay raise. I mean, and I think that's what's going on with the Paul brothers. That's what they're doing. So the minute one of them takes a big loss and just gets his face smashed in, they're gonna quit. So they're a bunch of punks, man. Like Jake Paul talks a big game. On Masvidal, B word, and it's like, dude, you literally are letting these guys take pay cuts to you're giving them a huge payoff to lose. Like you're telling them to lose. Oh God, oh no, oh no, oh no,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Sorry, I threw a tank off one of the platforms and just crash landed into the ring. For those of you watching, this is actually a forged creation of my own design. I made this map from scratch. I like these aerial maps where they're not grounded. You can fall to your death. It creates stakes and if we actually try to play a game. So I'm a big fan.
Yeah, if we ever get a big group of people.
Oh yeah, I mean,
If that will ever happen.
yeah,
Yes.
I think it happened.
We just contributed by just trying out, but our boy here, Donut, is the one who was the man behind this.
Say
Oh,
what?
this
Oh,
masterpiece.
the map.
Oh wait, no.
I got bored one day and I was like, I should just make a map floating in the sky, and you have to like jump and not jump around and say, but there's like I made it so where a lot of grav lift launchers will throw you from place to place and all that stuff. So it seemed like a fun map. It has a lot of different routes you could take. There's a lot of different ways you could go about playing this map in a game of Slayer or like Team Snipers or something like that. It does kind of have a sort of a lure to it for those who like spaced, like drawn out distance maps for big long range.
I know who loves space. The more.
The more is he
I'm
here?
kidding. He was. I saw him. He didn't say anything though, but I saw him in
Okay, he's watching.
For those
Yeah.
wondering who's that meowing, that is my sweet Sally. That's my sweet kitty.
The sweet Sally baby.
And so yes, if you hear that throughout these episodes, that is her meowing and wants my loving attention, and I give it to her.
Very
The
nice.
lo-
Very
the
nice.
love and attention that she,
love and
that she
affection that
deserves.
all pets deserve.
Yes.
All pets, all animals deserve it, man. Like
Yes.
I've people
And if you
you
treat
know- you know-
animals like shit, you should go away. I don't know.
Well,
you
the
shouldn't be
Gandhi-
alive.
or someone said we judge a nation's like moral compass or something along the. I'm paraphrasing, so it's not an exact quote, but something like along you judge a nation's
Don't
morality.
quote Donut on this.
Don't quote Donut on anything, ever. But you could look it up, and I'm probably like within the ballpark of this quote. Is that you judge a nation and their morality and who they are as people based on how they treat their animals. So yes, I'm a very big. I love animals. I don't love spiders, so don't come at me with any fucking spiders. Dang it! I keep swearing.
It's a habit.
Woohoo! Can't get to me.
Oh,
So you're trying to like refrain from swearing this episode?
I'm gonna try and do it. Make the show a little more where people could have it playing and then not have to worry. Like if they have kids, like for example, like Morgan was
Yeah,
watching.
why is
she
this
didn't watch
guy
her
cussing
Ground
so
Lily.
much?
Well, if we ever get this show to a large enough fan base, we can do family-friendly versions of the podcast, and then we can have like our exclusive segments where we kind of swear and curse and we say a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
Oh God. Woo! He's engaging. Oh God, he took him out.
Nice.
Oh God.
Wait.
That was
Oh,
actually
I
good.
didn't kill him.
No,
Thought I killed you, Justin.
oh, no.
Justin got you, boy.
Oh,
And again, Justin, what are you even? Did you have a 50 cal on that guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at you.
He's on the 50 cal.
Everybody keeps on blowing me up. I had
Yeah.
to do something.
My bad.
It's
Kinda.
okay. It's all right. It's
I'm a little
all
sorry.
I got really nothing for other things for sports, really.
Yeah.
Well, the Paralympics are happening. If anybody's watching that,
If anybody's watching that, yeah.
You know what?
I watched the opening ceremony. It was cool.
we had a conversation at my workplace the other day. I mean, we kind of were like, well, we shouldn't talk about it. But and I don't mean to be crass in any way, but they have like all sorts of Paralympics, and the Paralympics are different from the Special Olympics. Just so everyone does know, the Paralympics are people who have lost limbs, not people with like mental disabilities. Like, it's not called mental retardation anymore. I only say mental retardation because of the fact that that is how I have known it to be, and I do not mean any malice with that word. I do not mean any
No, of course
ill
not.
will when I say it. But it used to be called like mental retarded, autistic, people like Asperger's and stuff like that. And that's the difference. Is people in the Paralympics are not mentally disabled, mentally challenged, is what we should say. They're physically handicapped, like because of missing limbs or injuries or stuff like that. So that is the difference, just so everybody knows.
Suicide.
But yeah, man. I mean, that started and we talked about it, and even fencing. You have like the Paralympic fencing, and
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Paralympics they were doing like basketball, and it was pretty interesting. It was a lot different than normal basketball. That's for sure.
yeah. Well, like, yeah. See, some of these wheelchair basketball players are some pretty gangster people. I don't even see where you're shooting from, Justin.
That's a mystery. I'm the man of mystery.
Are you?
But your name's not Austin, so
Ha. Got him. You won't take me alive, Copper. As I plummet to the surface of the ring in a burning tank. Ah! Woohoo!
nice.
Take me alive. Yeah, man. But that is pretty much it. But we were talking about it, and like you'll have people like fencing, like sword fighting with the kind of not like katanas, but the wobbly swords that kind of tick, tick, tick. You know, you just
Yeah.
kind of, and we were kind of joking about it, and then one of the other nurses came up to me and he said, "You know, we probably shouldn't talk about that." And by the nurses' station, when people can hear us, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's fair." But then we weren't being like mean. We're just like, "Dude, how does that work? Like, how do people fence in wheelchairs? Because what if someone has use of their legs and another guy's in a wheelchair? Like, how's that fair?"
I guess you'd have to watch it and see. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but we did. We had a conversation, but it was a pretty interesting conversation. Again, not one out of malice. We were curious. We were all curious about what's going on with that. So, definitely worth watching. You know, and even the Special Olympics are worth watching too. They're all worth watching. At the end of the day, some of these Special Olympic athletes and Paralympic athletes are more athletic than able-bodied, full-bodied Americans. So it's definitely worth a watch. I would say with that all going on. But you know, it's funny. Speaking of sports, I rewatched with Deidre. We watched the first Space Jam, not that bullcrap LeBron James crybaby
The better Space Jam.
garbage. Yeah, I don't have a lot of love for LeBron James, and here's why. Besides the fact that he was a conceited bad guy, he was the bad guy of the NBA. He was trying to be like the villain. And then he tries to be the nice guy, but no, he's just all like everything is racist. White people are bad. Turn America into South Africa and put white people on the bottom, pretty much. That's what he views as justice. And I'm like, you're a piece of crap. Like, I have no respect for you anymore. Like, sure, you're a great basketball player, but like, you seem like an awful person. So, I'm not a fan of LeBron James. I've never been a fan of LeBron James. I thought the idea that he's like, it's racism why Space Jam 2 didn't do as good as Space Jam 1. I was like, how is it racism? They're both, you and Michael Jordan are both black. Like, explain to me how this is racism again. This is preposterous. There's nothing racist about not liking LeBron James because he's crappy person. Sorry. If I swore again, I'm trying. I do think I think the original Space Jam was better. We watched it. I would still laugh at the first Space Jam, man. I think Space Jam 1 is hilarious.
Yeah.
So that's just me. I find it to be a very humorous movie, and still holds to this day. But yeah, that was but like she was asking me like why did he tweet out that it's racism because it didn't do well? I was like, I don't know, because he cries racism and everything that doesn't go his way.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
it is. So
I don't know.
There we go.
I've never really liked him anyways.
yeah, I was never a fan.
I was always a fan. I kind of still am.
That's what you get for being a LeBron James fan. But no, man. So besides the Jake Paul Woodley fight, I don't see a lot of. There's not a lot going on in sports, but that's all I got. You guys got anything for sports besides that in the Paralympics?
Well, the U.S. Open's gonna start, I think, tomorrow.
I feel like it happens every week.
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. Open for tennis. Sorry, as if people were wondering what I was referring to.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
golf.
Tennis.
Yeah. No, tennis. But all right. Well, worth checking out.
Only
No,
if Nadal's
entertain-
there.
Yeah.
I think he will be. I haven't heard anything else.
No, he won't.
Yeah.
He's taking off the rest of the year.
Oh, never mind.
He's recovering
Has
from
there
his
so
soreness, from his injuries.
yeah? So moving from sports, we got nothing to like entertainment and gaming. I don't know if y'all have anything.
And there was a release date for. I know Halo Infinite's gonna just release their single player, which I think we talked about that last weekend.
We did, and they did put out the official date, December 8th of 2021. We
And they
will
still
see Halo
say
Infinite.
multiplayer is still free. That's what they still say.
Yes,
But
if
the
you
game is
have
gonna be like $60, I think.
yeah, it's average video game price.
So
if
technically,
you-
it's still it's still a game. And yet they're saying you're gonna get single player, but then multiplayer for free. But that's not really that's not a. I don't know. It's that $60 price is kind of weird how they, even though they still say multiplayer still
so
free.
I think with that you'll have different. So you have to think like because this is supposed to be a Halo game that's going to last for years and years and years. You're going to see kind of like how Destiny did, right? You had a single player Destiny campaign, but they've still add to the campaign and the single player experience while also adding multiplayer things. So if you just have the multiplayer, you'll get the multiplayer updates and different seasons, but I don't know if you'll get single player or campaign stuff through it. So you'll have to get both if you want the full experience. Some people will settle for just the multiplayer, and that's fine. I think that's cool. The trailers for both the story, the multiplayer, all of it look so good, man. They look so much better than the way they looked back in 2020 at that first trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks clean. It looks very clean. They refined a lot of the stuff. I can't find Justin, so I'm just gonna shoot you. Woohoo!
That was a lucky shot. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, not bad.
My
but
controller
it-
disconnected right when I hit you. Right when I. Oh.
Oh, God. Oh crap.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully the game still looks good. I know we all don't really plan on getting it right now.
Yeah, it looks like the multiplayer will be available on the Xbox. I don't know if it'll be on Xbox One or if it's going to be the Series X and S exclusively. I'm not entirely bent out of shape if it is the Series S and X exclusively because we saw what happened with Cyberpunk, we saw what happened with Call of Duty, we saw what happened with just about everything. Every game that was released that was meant to be a Series X exclusive, they definitely did not have the same quality that we expected from other games that were going to come out for the Series X when they were ported for Xbox One for a
I would
previous
assume it's still
generation
going to be
console.
just for the Series S and X.
Yeah, I don't see them doing that. I don't see it really panning out for them. Good God, man. So I'm not sure. But if you have an Xbox One right now, and you go to, if you see it on your home screen, you can, I mean, you can't do anything with it, but you can download like a very small Halo Infinite type of thing. It's basically a pre-ordering the game kind of thing. Pre-download or whatever you want to
Steam,
call
you
it.
can see it as well, but I don't think it's gonna be released on Steam just
Yeah,
yet.
you can't do anything with it, but you can. Wow, I survived that. What you gonna do, big boy?
God damn it, controller keeps disconnecting.
Woohoo!
Down we go. Adios. My character just chill there.
I saw that. I'm taking the Hornet.
It's out smoking.
Woohoo! So December 8th, Halo Infinite will fully release, at least as its launch version. They still say that within the first 3 months you will have Forge, and I think either the first 3 months you'll get Forge or co-op, and then 6 month you'll get the other one. Listen, I know that people are going to be upset about that, who get it at launch. I think, listen, man, just be patient. I personally would rather them take their time to release a furbished, well done product than to push out some sort of garbage. I've always, you know me, like Halo is my absolute favorite franchise. I've loved it since 2001 when Halo Combat Evolved came out. I can replay the Halo series. I mean, all day,
Over and
all day
over
long.
again.
I can replay Halo all over. Every Halo game I can replay. To me, they have unreal replay value. It's just such a great game. The story is great. The gameplay is great. All of it, from single player to multiplayer to Forge. It's just it's a well put together game.
We'll see. Hopefully it's good. That's all I gotta say.
I have faith that it will be
The
amazing.
big hype and everything.
Yeah,
Hope,
I'm gonna end the
hope it
game.
doesn't turn into Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope
Let's do some firefighter or multiplayer or something. I think that it'll be great. And in that, with other Halo news, you've got Halo Master Chief Collection. I saw this. I need to confirm. So do not take this as the gospel of Halo is the spoken word of the prophets, so to speak. But definitely, if it is true, it'll be amazing. Halo Master Chief Collection Season 8 will have Halo ODST Flood Firefight mode, apparently. I will need to confirm this. I think it would be amazing if it's true. You both have ODST and Reach on this game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to say not for Reach, but for ODST, yes.
Yeah.
Why I don't know, but I know Reach I don't have. Wait, no, maybe I do have it. I don't remember. I remember I didn't have one of them. I'm pretty sure it was Reach.
Yeah.
My least favorite one, but yes.
Hang on.
As in Halo 3, isn't that 3-player?
No, Halo 3 ODST. So the idea, and Halo fans have been clamoring for this since ODST came out, and the idea of it really, we've always said we wanted a flood survival mode where you have to survive endless waves of the flood, and not the multiplayer game mode.
What we were doing.
Oh no, we're doing regular ODST firefight. They don't have it yet. They don't have the flood firefight yet.
Okay. Well, I know that. Yeah.
But since
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about that.
Since
flood thing.
Halo 3 ODST came out, and anybody who is a fan of also the Call of Duty, like World at War, Black Ops 2, that had the zombie mode, we've been thinking like what would be really cool is like almost a zombie-like game mode with a flood where you play as ODSTs rather than Spartans, because ODSTs don't have shields. They can't. If a pod infector, a flood, one of the squids, gets on you, I mean that's it. You're done. You're dead. Because it will kill you instantly. So that's kind of the idea. It adds more stakes. It makes it a little more difficult. So I like it. If it is true, I think it would be a very welcomed addition. So I look forward to that being true.
Firefight.
All right, it's been a while since I played this, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, so X is your visor for like night vision. Right button reload, right bumper reloads. B is melee. Everything else is the same. We have random weapons, so we have one other person with us.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah. So, can we take damage from each other? Like, hit me.
No.
Nope, no damage.
Hit me.
Kill him in the jar.
So, that's Halo Master Chief Collection news. I really got much more in the. You have Call of Duty Vanguard is apparently a new release. It's been getting kind of crapped on by a lot of the Call of Duty fan base.
Yeah,
Only because they have characters like Soap and Price that do not look like the original Modern Warfare 2 and 3 Soap and Captain Price. So, I think a lot of people are just kind of like, meh, I don't really care. I'll just all out in the middle.
For now. Having a party.
Yeah, I see it. But I got nothing as far as I did see. I don't know if I said it, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I believe. Was it last weekend? I don't even remember. Time is funny now. But saw Suicide Squad, the new Suicide Squad. With
Yeah,
Deidre.
last weekend.
Yeah. I did. It was actually not bad. You still got Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Got Idris Elba. You've got.
Talk about it last week.
Yes, I don't know. But yeah, still worth watching. I was gonna go see the Free Guy movie with Ryan Reynolds, but it was sold out when we got there. So
Oh wow.
maybe this next weekend we'll go or something. Like
They must still
we'll go
have
see...
like restrictions, right?
Nope. Well, so I went to a place called Rail Yard and Roadhouse. It's like a gaming bar, gastro pub, and a movie theater all in one. And it's sort of like Alamo Draft House where you sit. I mean, you and your buddy can sit like side by side, but there's like a good amount of space between you and the next two people. And you like order food and you do all that while you watch the movie and all sorts of cool stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool spot, man. It kind of like is like it's like Dave and Buster's and Alamo Draft House had a baby. So that's what I got for entertainment and gaming news. I don't know if y'all have anything else.
No.
No.
Just more breaking news. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing, and only to keep it sort of light for the first few bits of the show, because we don't want to dive into the heavy stuff just yet, right? I mean, we want it to be a fun show.
Yes.
We do talk about serious things on this show, but we want people to come in here, have a good time. We want to talk about fun stuff. We don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of the dirty, dark things that are happening in our world. But at some point, we will talk about them, and it's important to talk about this. This is why I refuse to not talk about it, even on Twitch. If they want to shadow ban me or block me or prevent me from doing this, I think it shows that we're hitting a nerve that needs to be hit. We need to be hitting these nerves with people that don't want us to talk. We have to talk about these guys. So before we get into that, I just want to make sure we cover all the lighthearted news and anything like that.
Oh, well, I guess not really lighthearted, but it's about the Jeopardy host.
Yeah.
That was going to be the Jeopardy host. What was his name? It's I guess the executive producer who was going to host.
Oh, yeah.
Is not going to be hosting anymore, so.
Oh, what happened?
He just decided not to, which I think is a
okay.
good move, because usually someone else should deserve it that's not the executive producer or like the person who runs
That's
the show
fair.
off the camera. But yeah, anyways, that's it.
You were saying before that the drummer of the Rolling Stones has unfortunately passed away.
Yes, Charlie Watts, the longtime drummer and original member for, I believe, I'm pretty sure he's the, yeah, he was the original member. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's original on Rolling Stone.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie Watts passed away earlier this week. He did he did pull out from the tour before they were about to go on, and because he was recovering from his surgery that he had, and I guess he just never fully recovered, so he passed away peacefully at the age of 80. So it's sad, but he's lived a really long life, and I'm happy we were able to get Justin and I were able to see him back in, I say 2016.
I say 2015.
But
Either way,
we saw them, and we saw all the original members, and the show was amazing. So
I'm very happy y'all get to see him. I'm a huge Rolling Stones fan. One of my favorite genres of music is like 60s, 70s rock. So, I thought it was amazing y'all got to see him. To me, that's just a cultural music, American music icon. Oh crap! I blew myself up. Am I not coming back to life? Is it? Oh, yes. Oh, I have new toys.
And then in other, I guess, lighthearted news, Mark Hoppus is still doing really good on his recovery.
That's amazing.
Chemotherapy.
I'm really happy about that.
So that's good news.
It is.
Always good news.
I'm
Love to
very
hear that
happy.
kind of stuff.
It is.
Get away from my rocket launcher.
I wasn't trying to say my controller disconnected.
Why is your controller disconnecting so much, man?
Because my wire sucks. My cord sucks.
It's from Amazon.
And then I guess if you want to go ahead and talk about your, since we're on breaking news, Neil.
Okay. So now we're talking about the less fun stuff, but the equally, and if you ask me, more important. We got a lot of things going on in Afghanistan. I just need to say this. For me, it kind of sucks to hear about this every time, even though I don't know the guys personally, but 13 U.S. service members. Is it 12 or 13? I don't remember.
I heard
I said 13.
13 U.S. service members, I think 12 U.S. Marines and one U.S. Navy corpsman who was assigned with said Marines were killed in they were killed in a suicide bombing at one of the gates in the Kabul airport. Killed a lot of civilians too. It was really, really horrible to see. But I think what happened is a lot of these, they were told to stand down. It was kind of shitty. Excuse me, God, I keep screwing that up. And this one, if I let a few out, I'm not going to be as apologetic. It's sort of rough to talk about. But they all died. Those 13 service members were killed, and not only that, our forces have been told to stand down. The British, the European militaries that are assisting us, they're running strikes. They're finding out where terrorists live, and they're shooting them in the face. And that's what we need to be doing. And this is what gets me furious, is that we've turned such a shell of our former self. We're no longer the military that you do not want to F with. We have turned soft. Our leadership, I'm sorry, I know we have Biden supporters in the audience. We have people that like him. He's a weak, pathetic leader, and he has no business leading the military. He is not meant to be commander-in-chief. And if people want to be like, oh, well, you shouldn't say F Biden so much, then, yeah, you know what? His crappy version of policy, he wanted the glory, or he wanted to make sure Trump didn't get any credit for the pullout of Afghanistan. Because I don't care what you think. Trump started that negotiation. I don't agree with negotiating with Taliban at all. So I will say I don't think Trump should have ever done that. But he started this whole negotiation, and the plan was to transfer the military power to the Afghan National Army, the government we had set up. We did none of that. Biden said, no, pull them out. Oh, I got hairy legs, man. I love ice cream. All the news is just like, what kind of ice cream did Joe Biden eat today? Who cares? Who freaking cares? What that guy is the love child between a clown and a dumpster fire. And then the clown had dementia and gave the dementia to his son. That is what Joe Biden is, okay? Joe Biden is a feckless, pathetic, inept leader. It doesn't matter that you voted for him because you don't like Trump. You voted for a crappy president. You are the reason we're in this. Everyone that regrets voting for Biden, good. You should regret voting for him. You didn't vote for Biden. You voted against Trump. And I'm not even a Trump fan. I just criticized him. I said his negotiations should not have included the Taliban. You do not negotiate with terrorists. Whatever happened to us saying that? Now we're like, oh yeah, we'll negotiate with the Taliban. We'll give the Taliban lists. They gave the Taliban lists of Americans and American allies and Afghan interpreters who assisted us.
Reinforced.
Hey, by the way, if they come to the gate, here's who we have.
Oh, did we lose you?
So no,
Oh.
sorry. This teammate of ours is like messing with me. They gave him lists, and the Taliban now wants to be legitimate. This whole thing is a dumpster fire. I'm sorry, but everyone who assisted Joe Biden, every media outlet that covered for Joe Biden, covered for Hunter Biden, they need to be held accountable. Everyone needs to be thrown in prison, if not, put on like some sort of extreme. I wouldn't say kill them. We're not just gonna say execute our political rivals. Oh shit, sorry. But we need to hold these people accountable. A Marine Corps lieutenant colonel, a battalion commander rank, for those who are unfamiliar, it's an 05, the fifth rank you can receive as an officer. It goes second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, and then lieutenant colonel. And at that point, you're generally commanding a battalion-sized element. Just for those who don't know military command structure. He put a video out on the Instagram, on the interwebs, saying that he demanded accountability from senior military officials, to include the Biden administration, but then that same day he was relieved of command for questioning it. What is happening? Why can I not criticize this feeble old man? Why are we protecting him? This is stupid. You're throwing away the country because you don't like the last guy. Like, what the hell is going on? Why is this okay? Why are people defending this guy? Because they hate the last guy. There's no argument. What did Joe Biden ever freaking do? Like, that guy, Kamala Harris, Nancy Pelosi, even Mark Milley, the general, the chief of staff for the Army, and I think I don't know if he's and the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, throw them the hell out. Put them in Gitmo. They have destroyed the country. They're worthless people. And that includes Chuck Schumer. That includes Mitch McConnell. That includes Lindsey Graham. I'm not just saying Democrats. Republicans did it too. These people are horrible. And you've not woken up. You've not said enough is enough. You're like, oh, well, yeah, whatever. I don't like the last guy, so this guy's okay. No! That is not how this goes. Do not just say, yeah, one authoritarian is better than another one because I didn't like his tweets. Yeah, because mean tweets. It's so mean, no. What? Who cares? How about you stop being soft? I think your dad should have kicked your ass one or two more times. There's a reason why we have people out here that are throwing glass bottles full of piss and bricks through windows and Molotov cocktails, and it's why we have this anarchic, leftist just ideology that says, yeah, we should just shatter and destroy and kill and burn everything we don't like. What happens when you do that? What happens when you have a lot of these veterans, right? You have a lot of military veterans, both combat vets and non-combat veterans. That at some point they're gonna see the nation they fought, they swore to protect and defend, whether or not they ever did any combat. They're gonna come out, and it's gonna be like the break glass in case of emergency thing, and all of these guys are gonna come out of the woodwork, and we're gonna, and I say we because I am a veteran, we're gonna beat these guys back into the basement, their mom's basements where they came from. Like, and these politicians who have destroyed the country that we are not going to recover from, at least for quite a while, they need to be held accountable. Most of them are like old as hell. Nancy Pelosi's 80. Joe Biden's about to be 79 in November, I believe. Lloyd Austin's not that young. He's like in his 60s or 70s or something. I'm sorry, boomers. Remove them from every authority position that exists within the country. I'm sorry, I'm tired of old people running things where they don't know what the hell is going on. They don't even know how to work their phones, okay? Like, they're stupid. These are just dumb, technologically, societally challenged people. You are forcing authoritarianism with these mask mandates, these vaccine mandates, these vaccine passport ideas. When did we become the authoritarians? When did we become the bad guys? We always said, no, you have the choice to do whatever you want, and no one should ever try to force you under threat of ostracization of society or internment. We're losing who we are. We've thrown away our identity because we no longer have one. We no longer have an identity as Americans. We've thrown it away because we want to be safe. We don't deserve safety. We don't deserve freedom anymore. I think what needs to happen, every libertarian, every conservative, everyone who actually believes in the Constitution and doesn't believe in these overbearing authoritarian politicians like Joe Biden and I would even say to some extent Donald Trump, you need to let us leave. You need to let half the country just walk away. You don't get to you don't get to kick them out. They get to take their states. The southern states, the Republican states, get to leave the country and run it their way. We no longer have to listen to presidents who suck. We no longer have to listen to authoritarian politicians who are only about power. We get to leave. We get to walk away scot-free. Let us fucking leave. I'm sorry, I'm not even apologizing for that swear, but let us leave. Let us get the hell out of this country. I'll move back to Texas. Texas can secede, and we'll have our own government. You will not be able to tell us what to do anymore. If you don't like we're not wearing masks, I don't care. Cry to someone who gives a damn. Leave us alone. But this is all the mess of the Biden administration. I fully hold Biden accountable. Well, like 90%. I think Trump wanting to negotiate with the Taliban is worthy of like 10 to 20% blame, but he's no longer the president. He has been the president for 8 months now, so you need to get over this. Nothing needs. You tell me why you voted for Joe Biden without mentioning Donald Trump or Republicans at all. And if you can't do it,
was our teammate shooting me?
Reinforcement.
He sucks, dude. He's trash.
Fine, take it, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Let's do it. I threw him into the enemy, got him killed. I don't care. This guy sucks. He's trash. And he's lagging too, I think. So I don't know. I think you need to let us secede. You no longer get to hold on to the country, the half of the country you don't care about. You need to let that country leave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see if anything else happens, honestly.
Well, yeah. I think that needs to happen.
There's
If they,
not a lot of happy people, of course, but we all can't be happy.
well, that's not the point. It's not everyone's gonna be happy, right? Because we're not all gonna have $10 million in the bank and a nice car and doing whatever we want to do with all of our time in our life. Like people are gonna have to work still. People are gonna have to do what they don't want to do to get by sometimes, and not necessarily though. But the government cannot control. Like the government should not be allowed to talk to people. Like it's almost like we're gonna have. We already have a bifurcation of society. I mean, we've had people. I won't say names because, we don't have them right now with us. But we've talked to people. When me and Radio Kid would argue, he is more. I wouldn't say authoritarian, but sort of. He has more authoritarian ideas of how to control the populace. It's not about it shouldn't be about control. The government needs to stop trying to control. We need to literally put the government needs to be almost probably held at gun. I wouldn't say gunpoint. It's inciting violence, but needs to be held to a standard and forcibly held to the standard. Like the government, yes, we could force the government to do whatever we want, as long as we're not making them do dumb things that harm the nation. But you don't get to control people, man. No, you don't deserve control, and that's just it. If you want to be authoritative or authoritarian, that's fine. You can do it with people that are stupid enough to follow you. If I say no, you don't get to force me. And if you try to force me, you're gonna have a bad day. One of us is gonna end up hurt or dead because I'm not going to be forced to do anything. You're not gonna force me to do jack. And people are like, "Oh, why don't you just live in a lawless place like Somalia?" And it's like, dude, piss off. What the hell is this guy's deal? Yo, he's trying to kill us.
Yeah, you can't kill us. Though.
Well, he can hit you with the ghost and kill you. If he runs into you with the ghost, he can absolutely kill you. The roster real quick.
I'm not worried about it.
But, yeah, 13 service members dead in Kabul. This is all Joe Biden's fault. This is the administration's fault. Kamala Harris is nowhere to be seen. She's doing all these leftist summits in these leftist countries. So, and these people sold our country out. They sold our country out to China, to Russia, to all these different authoritative, rogue nation-state criminal elements like Russia and China. China is an absolute criminal state. It's a black ops criminal state that does nothing to actually do good in the world. They want to take it all over. If you don't think China wants to run the world, you're an idiot and you're naive as all hell. It's just not the freaking truth. They want to run the world, and they want to be in charge of everything.
Hmm. Did we win?
I think we did.
Bonus round.
Oh yeah, that's a bonus round.
Never mind.
All
But and then we've got Australia just doing all sorts of authoritarian things. I mean, they're demanding vaccine passports. They're demanding vaccine. They have vaccine mandates. If you refuse, you'll be you'll be in trouble with the government. They are building concentration camps. You heard the term right. Concentration camps for those who refuse the vaccine, are COVID positive, or break quarantine. And this is why I will never, ever, I don't care how many, I'm sorry, I'm going to say, I don't care how many freaking kids die. I will never support giving up my guns. And I will never give them to you. I will have to be dead for you to get my guns. Like, because not only that, like, I don't care. I don't care about, like, these horrible people doing horrible things. Like, it's great. But, I'm never going to give up my guns because one bad person went and did a bad thing with a gun. I don't care. Never. I believe we should be owning like fully automatic weapons.
Yeah. Well, speaking of
starting
guns, I know we've heard it. I think I've talked about it before a long time ago, but it's finally happening. But in Texas, you don't have to have a license anymore to carry. You can just carry at will, pretty much.
Good.
So, even though pretty much people have already done that, they concealed carry, but
Yeah.
I think
I think
it's-
nationwide it should be a thing.
yeah, they're gonna be Texas is gonna be like one of the or I think 12 states, and I want to say 12 states have done it so far.
Yeah. I know Tennessee, Florida, most of the South, West Virginia. You can pretty much do that, and there's no consequence. Excuse me.
Justin and I have about 35 minutes left.
Okay. Well, that's just that's really it. I mean, we're going down the tubes, man. We're going down the tubes of authoritarianism. We are losing who we are as a people, as a country, as a society. I genuinely believe we are in for some deep-ish. I'm gonna go back to trying not to swear. It's, I don't know, man. I think at some point you're gonna see a civil war. I'm gonna say it. You're gonna see us shoot each other in the streets. You're gonna see people who have been pushed to their limit shoving gun barrels into each other's faces and blowing each other's brains out. And it's gonna be the people who were pushed that you didn't want to mess with. Your vets, your conservatives, your hunters, your rural people, your sort of very constitutionalist Second Amendment type individuals. You're not gonna see. You're really just not gonna see this type of. Like everyone thinks, oh, the slow burn, kind of like frogs in the pot. They say that a lot on Timcast IRL. That you have frogs in the pot and they're boiling slowly. They don't realize they're dying because the change in the temperature is ever so gradual. But yeah, and then at some point they just die. They don't realize they're dying and they die. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy, man.
Yeah.
I think you just have to be ready for what might happen. I don't think it's going to be fun. I'm certainly not looking forward to people shooting each other in the streets. Make sure you're not idling. Justin, move your control stick around a little bit. Okay. Oh, we'll do a little bit of infection while we wrap up the last half hour. But yeah, man, you can't do that. We're going down a bad path. We're going down a very dark path, and it's going to take some righteous violence, I believe, to set it straight. And no more old politicians. After 60, you're done. You are done. You will never run for office. You will never hold authority. I don't even think you should allow CEOs to be older than 60 either. Like, you can't be old and run the world. Sorry.
It's about the
Like,
time
at
you
some
should
point-
retire, anyways.
Well, I think most people don't want to retire because there's no money to be made that way. That's why these politicians won't leave. It's why these CEOs will never quit. It's why until they've made enough money, they can go the rest of their natural life without ever having to work. That's it. People want to not work, man. People want to not do anything. They want to be lazy. We've definitely let ourselves get to that point, where it's That's the goal, you know. You just exist. I think it's kind of dumb. So, I don't know. I don't have a solution. I don't really have solutions to every single problem. I don't know how you unroot so much embedded financial corruption and nepotism. How do you get rid of the people who run the world when they're so ingrained, like they're stuck in there like a damn parasite? That's what they all are. They're all parasites. This is all they are. They're not good people. They're horrible.
Infection.
So, I think next election, nobody should be that ignorant. Nobody gets to be stupid again and just be, oh, I don't like him. I'm not going to vote for this guy because he's mean. He tweets mean things. Rah, 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 rah. Like, who cares? Jackass. Like, you elected a guy who he doesn't even put on his own clothes in the morning, dude. Like, Joe Biden is a bumbling old fool. He's like, I'm Joe Biden. Someone else just crapped my pants. What? What are you saying to me? Do you even hear yourself talk? What? No. Absolutely not. So that's no longer allowed. I'm sorry. He needs to be removed from office. Toot sweet. I don't support it. I don't support him. I don't support any of his policies. I don't support Democrats anymore because liberals are no longer the people of tolerance. They're the worst type of people imaginable. They're like, do as I say. No, they're turning into the authoritarians because they feel like they have moral righteousness on their side.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Moral righteousness will be the death of America because people believe they can say and do whatever they want without consequence because they feel they are right. They feel they are entitled to such an opinion or that they are doing the right thing even if it is authoritarian. They will not care. Like, who looks at any sort of internment or concentration camp and says, yeah, this is a good idea? Because of a disease that can barely kill the population. Like, come on. COVID ain't nothing. You're just afraid of everything that could hurt you. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Nobody wants to not have this, like, lifestyle that we have. And they want it to be like, oh, yeah, we can just do whatever we want. What? Excuse you? Hang on. Hey, make sure someone's guarding the elevator. I don't know if y'all are both still alive or you're alien
I'm alive.
zombies now.
I'm guarded.
I see you. One's
Yeah.
coming up.
Cool.
No!
Damn it.
Yeah, we all went down right there.
Nice.
I don't know if you were already a zombie, Austin.
No, I just at the same time you did, I died.
This is
Oh,
like
we're all
the
in there
longest
together.
I've ever lasted.
We were like the last couple people to go down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's the furthest
Right.
I've ever been.
Back up to the same area. Go, 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 go.
If I can
Oh,
get there.
shotgun's back there. You.
First strike. New infected.
Make sure you snag the proper weapons, then we get out of here. Go back to that elevator stand, and we'll hold our position there. Yeah, guys, I'm not really sure what the path forward is. I just know we're in a bad spot. So I really do hope we get to a good point in our society where we are actually doing the right things. And no, that does not mean locking down. No, that does not mean force masks on people under threat of violence or ostracization from society. It means let people do what the hell they want. Stop trying to tell them what you wanted them to do because of your fear. Because your weak, pathetic fear. That is stupid. And I just got infected, by the way.
I
Me
was
too.
infected.
Austin infected me.
Yeah. Oh, we're all infected now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We got one guy up on the balcony there, and then
Fuck.
yeah, we got one guy in the tower to the right. He's about to get. Oh, never mind. It's a survivor with him. He's about to get got, but he's not. I don't know. I mean, do we really think these sort of authoritarian edicts are going to do anything for us? Do we really think this is
No.
going to be what sets America right?
Stuff would have already happened by now, but I mean, we're
Yeah,
just, we're
right,
just still
if-
crumbling.
If the 2 weeks to slow the spread bullcrap, which I will, you know what? Another point of criticism. Donald Trump said, what did he say? 14, 15 days to slow the spread. 2 weeks to slow the spread has turned into 2 years almost. We're going to be on 2 years here soon. That's just craziness to think about.
They all just need to storm up here. They're just waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And we're talking about the game for anybody listening.
Yes.
Twitch,
not
calm
storming
down.
the Capitol. Or anything
Calm
like that.
down with your bull crap. Oh, they're starting to shut up. I think people need to stop being soft. You cannot have kids and not hit them. I'm gonna say it. You can't have kids and not hit them. You can't have kids and not. You can't live a soft, squishy life anymore. We can't be soft, squishy Americans. I'm sorry. This is what got us into this mess in the first place. We've not been a tough people, probably since like the generation that fought Vietnam. After that, it was all the hippie flower children were like, "Oh, we're gonna teach our children through peace and love and compassion." And, yeah, meanwhile, you raise a serial killer. Good job, Karen.
No, I wasn't laughing at any of that. I was laughing at me dying the way I died.
Yeah.
If people were
But
wondering.
yeah, no, kids need to be hit. Kids need to be learned how to grow up tough, and you cannot have soft, squishy Americans anymore. This is no longer allowed to be the status quo. If we go around saying we're going to be soft, squishy Americans, I mean, I think America is going to be done in the next big war. We're going to be completely done. It's just not going to be a thing. Like we've lost who we are. We're not tough. All the countries mock us openly. China mocks us openly. Russia mocks us openly. They've all said they're going to go into Afghanistan and spread anti-American propaganda and do everything they can to ruin our influence. I just got dome pieced.
30 seconds left.
I don't know how they're still managing to stay alive.
They have us
Apparently,
pinned
it's
down.
easy
Can't
to
do
kill
anything.
the infected now.
We don't have shields, and we die in a headshot. So all they have to do is pop us with a pistol.
No wonder it was so easy to kill them. No, that didn't help. That did not help.
Survivor victory. Round over.
I don't really know, guys. I don't have the answer for this one.
Nobody
And I
does.
know I've just said it a million times. I just think America's gonna crumble. We're all gonna die. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Alpha infected. I'm the only. Oh no, never mind.
Should be
Alright,
two
I'm grabbing
people
a shotgun.
infected. Yeah, we'll see. Nothing's happening now besides stuff in Kabul.
Yeah.
Kabul.
But what is that? I mean, you have the rise of ISIS-K, whatever the hell that is. Apparently, we can't say ISIS because we created ISIS. I'm just gonna say it. Our CIA and President Obama created ISIS to keep the war in the Middle East going. That was what was going on. We've perpetually done that. I don't think you're gonna save that region. I think that region's just as effed as we are right now. And because we're so used to this like forever war that's been going on, we tend to be very. We have like almost 2 entire generations that have grown up with this war going on. And it's never ended. You know, people go to Afghanistan, they go to Iraq. They just know that that's a place where people get violent and people would go to die. And so now we have this whole different setup with, uh-oh. Another one falls. I'm at the elevator. I got a shotgun and I'm ready, so I'm gonna hold this
Alright.
position here.
I'm just watching down below.
I don't know where you're at.
Why would you kill me? I tried to.
Well, Master Chief
swap.
69 or whatever his name is, 6949 is he's taking all the kills. So
I could see that.
One's coming up.
Fellow survivor lost.
Bob and weave.
Fellow survivor.
Bob and weave. So close.
is that you as one of the zombies?
Yes. Yeah. I was the alpha.
Oh, you're the one in the black armor.
Yeah. The really cool, sweet black armor. No, I can't tell. But yeah.
So, Yeah, Australia has made passports and vaccine mandates a thing. They have built concentration camps to put anybody who's positive for COVID, that refuses to get the vaccine, that breaks quarantine, or does any of these things, you have to put a sign on your house. They have the on full Nazi. I'm just going to say, Australia can burn now. They went to it, and this is where I really said they can burn. I don't care. They went to dog shelters and killed all the dogs. Just keep people going out. Yes. They went down and euthanized every dog in the dog shelter to keep people from leaving their homes to get dogs to stop the spread of COVID. I'm gonna say I don't care. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? You kill animals. The people keep people under control, and that's your thing. Nice. That is. You can all fucking burn in hell for that. And I would say it for cats, horses, any animals. You just went out and wiped out a bunch of animals. Dude, not cool. Not cool.
Fuck.
I can't wait. Damn it!
Welcome to the infected.
Woo!
Infect survivors to
Amazing
win.
chief. Get his
One
ass.
survivor remains.
The one that was a kill.
Infected victory. Game
Damn, so close to winning. Well, I'll take the achievement though.
Yeah. I got a skeet shooting or something achievement where I kill with a shotgun. You have to kill 15 enemies in the game with that are using man cannons or grab lifts.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm not really sure, man. We're all going crazy. I think that the privileged political financial elite of the world are making a move, and this is very conspiratorial. So, if the more is in the chat, please initiate conversation. I think that they're doing everything they can to just seize all the control. They want the control. They want the power. They want to run the world, man. This great reset and these different things happen in a vacuum. Or that you think it happens without the presence of tyrant, authority, elites, tyrannical, authoritarian elites. I mean, it doesn't happen like that. That's not how this game is played. That's not how it goes. It's not how it's ever went. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the world needs to revolt against authoritarian elites. We need to not kill. Sorry, I can't say that. We need to get rid of the people who are like at the top of the food chain. These 1% people. You get rid of them. You need to just completely get rid of them. They do not need to be in charge. They have. I'm gonna swear again. They fucked everything up beyond relief. There's no coming back. I'm sorry. There's not any coming back from this kind of stuff. We've dug our grave and now we're about to lie in it.
It's
So,
embarrassing.
it's very embarrassing. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like any of it. I don't like authoritarianism. I think authoritarian. This is what I will say. I think every authoritarian can fucking die. I'm gonna go back to trying to swear, but for the last few segments of our show, that's really it, man. I mean, we threw an authoritarian regime in charge of the country. I would not be surprised if they tried to jury rig the election to prevent Republicans from ever taking power again. I would not be surprised to see any of it.
cadre.
Mm-hmm.
Live together.
Oh, this is a Halo 5 map.
Survive to win.
It's funny that the past hour and 10 minutes or so, I forgot to change the title to what we were playing. I still had it as Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that's okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
I still had it on talk shows. So.
I
What
still
I
do.
usually
I
do.
still have that as talk show too, but like what we like saying like Thunderdome podcast and whatnot.
Get out of the fucking way, asshole.
The description.
Fellow survivor lost.
Well, yeah, I don't. So.
As the description is what I forgot to put. What game?
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, but that's all I got. I'm not going to continue to rant and attempt to form coherent sentences and repeat myself 50 times. I've already done that. I just, we're in a bad spot. We're probably gonna have to fight our way out of it. Physically fight our way out with weapons. I don't see this going away anytime soon. And we're gonna have to rip them out of there. We're gonna have to rip the heart out of the beast and cut the head off the snakes to make sure that we don't do this again. I mean, they always say history doesn't repeat. They always say history repeats, and I've heard that history doesn't repeat; it recycles. That's why you're not seeing a Nazi Germany come back for round 3. It's why you're not seeing the Soviet Union come back, but you're seeing plenty of other communist crap and socialist crap happen. You're seeing a lot of really authoritarian bad stuff going down, and it's not, it's not doing any good. It's not good at all. It's never been good. But we're oblivious to it happening, and you have all these liberal blue-haired losers who never did anything worth a crap in their life, and they're like, oh, we should just be paid by the government to exist. Like, no, you have to earn your life on this planet. I'm sorry if that sounds mean, but you do. There are exceptions for people who can't work, or people who have been rendered unable to work. Sure. This is not something you don't get to just exist. I'm sorry, but no. It's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, we all have our own opinions.
I don't think I don't agree with the UBI. I don't agree with the idea of another stimulus check. And what's weird is the people who were still working that got stimulus checks. This was just dumb. Like, they should have really targeted the more at risk or the more affected populace, not just, hey, everyone gets a check for no reason. God damn it.
Welcome to the club.
Yep. But yeah, man. Gotta earn life. You don't just get it. You don't just get to live comfortably for not doing anything, right? You don't just get to be a bump on a log and be like, oh well, I can just suck in oxygen and not do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I know other people are like, that's not cool, man. People should just be paid to like sit in Starbucks and write crap on their laptop and play stupid music. No. No. You ever notice successful musicians and successful artists of any type are not usually like these, like sort of gimme types? They're usually hustle day in and day out. You don't see dudes just being like, I should just exist. Like, no, they work every waking hour they have, man. They are hustling harder than anybody I know. Where'd this go off to?
Survivor victory.
Damn.
That is bullcrap. I got him at the last second. But yeah, I just don't. That's not a concept I will ever agree with. And I know I kind of took up the last half of the show just ranting about all the failures of our current administration.
It is okay.
I know some of y'all. I know you previously expressed happiness at Joe Biden being president because you didn't want Donald Trump to be president. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. Like, that's fine. Because I didn't love everything Donald Trump did either. But he definitely didn't have as many f-ups as Biden did. I'm sorry, he didn't. That guy's shit the chicken.
I don't agree with some things he does, but I just think there really should be an age limit on
60
to be president.
And like you can get grandfathered in with exception. Like if you were like 59, not even actually after 58 you're not allowed to. I would say even 57. You could be like 61 and be grandfathered in if you got in at 57.
Mm-hmm.
But I just no geezers, no geriatrics in charge of anything anymore. All they do is screw it up, so there's no point. I think old people should be revered for their wisdom and their life experience, but no longer running the world.
So close.
Whew.
New infected. One survivor.
Crap, I'm the last one. You.
Oh, Neo.
Oh shit.
Come out, wherever
I
you
thought
are.
you were gonna fall.
Oh, come on.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought I had you. Ah!
Coming from right behind you.
Dude, well, you like jumped over me and then you didn't. Like, I killed the guy who was behind you, and then I saw you on my tracker, and I was like, oh crap. Oh, I'm a zombie. I started a damn zombie. I want to be a zombie! No!
Whenever you're the last survivor, you're pretty much screwed.
Damn, Justin, I just saw you get lit up by a firing squad.
I know. I was trying to get one of them and then both. Actually, no, I was trying to go on the ground, but I ended up falling the wrong way.
What the hell, man?
Survivor promotion.
Oh, I miss original Halo 2, where like when you had the sword, it was like I can go through freaking walls and just tear someone's face out. It's like goddamn. And like, yeah, the snappy controls of Halo 2 were so nice when you had the sword in any game mode.
Apparently, it spawned me right off out of the map, and then like saying return to the battlefield.
Yeah,
or
that
whatever.
happened to me too.
I
Before.
don't know why I did that. And then I just fell to my death.
And that's okay.
That is okay. That happens.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That's part of Halo. And any other game too.
Oh, what a sack of garbage. Well, for the rest of this this podcast, we will try to have more fun. We'll just play, we'll talk, we'll kind of BS. You know what's funny? I thought about y'all the other night. I was going through Hulu and I saw the WWE like Monday Night Raw or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was on live TV for Hulu. I saw it. I was like, oh, cool. I bet I know who's watching this.
Mainly
Well, not
Justin.
WWE, but AEW is what I watch. No.
Dude, quit licking your teammate's asshole. Hey, buddy, I'm here to fucking help you. Oh, your butthole tastes nice because that's all I'm doing is making sure your butt is covered. Freaking losers.
Come on. Why can't I jolt at him?
Survivor lost.
I'm trying to like jolt. I can only
You're so much jolting.
like you can hold down I guess whatever button you use to like when you're using the sword.
Oh, the lunging technique. You're talking about lunging. You're not
Yeah.
talking about anything else.
Yeah. Lunging. Yeah.
What the hell, man? Stupid shit. I mean, the fact that like it takes 2 sword hits to kill somebody in this game is dumb. Like, no. There's no other game where you can take a sword hit and be like, I'm okay.
Fellow survivor lost.
Ow.
Dude, get out of the way! What is wrong with you? Special ed, fuck. Someone kill that asshole for me, please. Hey, guy at the end, he's kind of by the balcony. Yeah, he's shotgunning everybody. Hey, he's where one of our guys just died. If you saw the red X on the map. Go get him, let's slaughter him. I'm tired of him living.
Oh, so close.
Everyone's after him.
Trash! What are you doing? Kill him! God!
We got him.
Everyone just waited for someone else to die. They're like, oh, cool.
Everyone needs to just like charge it once, then we can, then that'll work.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are
They're
you
all just waiting.
Why do you have your finger out up your asshole? Like, why are you trying to hit your male G spot? You fucking weirdo! The fuck off your ass and go over and kill that guy. Now that we're not, no, I'm swearing. I can only do it for so long.
Yeah, she put the censorship button on there.
Yeah.
Wait, can you hear
You
that?
do it. Yes, it's funny
Oh.
as hell.
Hey,
I mean,
you.
Hey. Oh.
Hey, you mother! I know it'd be funny, but well, I see Austin left us already. But I guess it's time for y'all to take off then, huh?
Yep.
Yep, we gotta go.
It's time for
All
us
right.
to skedaddle out of here.
Well, let's wrap it up then.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today for our episode of the Thunderdome podcast. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
All right, wait.
everybody.
We always
Oh.
gotta do our shout-outs, man.
Oh,
We gotta do our
why did we do that
shout-outs.
before?
Well, I don't know. We kind of pulled the trigger a little preemptively.
Not yet.
Follow
bye.
on Twitch, Lord of the Reams, Just in Time for TV, Donut081893. That being said, I don't know when I will be on Twitch again, just because Twitch is being difficult for literally no reason other than they hate me. Follow the Instagram, your boy Slick Ricky Bobby, for the best memes this side of the internet. And be sure to check out the YouTube channels, Lord of the Rings and Just in Time for TV, to catch the episode of the Thunderdome podcast as we post it after we go live. It's usually a fun time. You can watch us play games, we'll do all sorts of crazy, stupid shit. What else? Oh, product shout out of the week goes to Dutch Bros Coffee, for me at least, out here in Colorado. It's a small little coffee shop that's sort of a regional state thing. I don't know if it's anywhere else. I haven't really been further
I think
west
it's
than
here
Colorado.
also.
Do y'all have it?
I think, yeah. I've
Okay.
heard about it, yeah.
Well, I had a
Maybe.
little Dutch Bros coffee this morning. I woke up and I was like, let's go get some coffee. So Dutch Bros Coffee shout out. And my alcoholism of the week is to Shiner Bach beer from Shiner, Texas.
Ugh.
You shut your mouth. Austin probably drinks like seltzer water.
Just regular water, thank you.
He's a lightweight.
Bitch.
Not a lightweight.
Just kidding.
Okay, whatever. I'd give you a shot and you'd be like, I'm wobbly.
No.
Hey,
Anywho.
watch this. Ooh.
Hey kids, watch this. Oh!
Oh. Look.
Anyway, follow us on all the social medias, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch.
Join our Discord.
Join
the
the- yeah.
Thunderdome podcast.
Follow the
community.
Discord page, Thunderdome Podcast community page. We will continue to post in there. We've had guests show up. Last week we had ODST 545, my good buddy from the army that I served with in my most recent unit of 277 Field Artillery in Fort Carson. He was on last week's episode. He had some wise words of wisdom to share regarding the situations in Afghanistan and the military. Radio Kid 93, I don't know what is going on. His motives are his own. He has abandoned us, it seems. But he will come back when he's ready, and when he comes back, we'll have a fun time with him again. Just whenever he wants to come back, he's always welcome. And we are still looking for guests, people that would like to be a part of the show. Come show up for an episode, maybe two. We will definitely get you going. If you want us to get you on the show, just reach out to any of us on any of our platforms. And we would love to have more people interact. We love audience interaction. We love guests on the show. So if anybody is interested, please feel free to reach out to any of us. We will get you on the show. And besides that, I got really nothing going on. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yep.
And stay safe out there. Drink water. Do all the right things. Do good. Fight evil. And resist authoritarianism. Embrace libertarianism. Fight the power. Fight the machine. Fight the cronies. Fight the authoritarians. Fight the tyrants.
And we love you all.
We love all of you. Otherwise, I have nothing else. There are no other things to shout out. And that has been episode 31 of the Thunderdome podcast. Thank you all for coming out. Yeah, we need to have like sound effects for when we do it. We should have a theme song. We'll work on that. We'll work on a theme song if anybody has suggestions.
We're not that
The
creative.
obvious one. We're not that creative.
But
But the
we're gonna
obvious
get
one would be like.
creative with it.
The obvious one would be it's the song Thunder by, is it Imagine Dragons?
AC/DC. Oh,
No, the Thunder. The Thunder.
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Imagine Dragons. But I was thinking AC/DC. but-
Or Thunderstruck by ACDs. We could do Thunderstruck. Anyway, yeah, we'll definitely catch y'all in the next one. We look forward to hearing from y'all, and yeah, that's it. That's episode 31, boys.
All right.
It is.
See you later, everybody.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Take it easy, y'all.